Hey everybody, what's up? It's Gina. First of all, really quick, I want to say I apologize for being gone from these reviews for so long. Everybody knows I lost my job. I got a new one. I got an awesome job. But I've been really busy kind of getting settled into my new life and whatnot, whatever. But I'm back, and I'm finally here to talk about the third book in the Night World series, which is Spellbinder. Spellbinder is the first time that you're ever going to get to see witches in L.J. Smith's Night World. We get to learn a little bit about the way that their society works and how they feel about, the vampires and the werewolves and all the other creatures inside the Night World. It centers around these two cousins, Thea and Blaze Harmon. They're both members of the illustrious Harmon witches, which is like the most powerful family of witches that there is. And there's really not too much to say about it. They keep getting bounced around from school to school because Blaze, with her really hot temper, kind of keeps getting them into trouble. And they're given one more chance, and if they if they mess up at this new high school, they're going to be put into what Blaze describes as a convent for witches, with some of the higher up witches will all be very strict and proper, and neither of them want that. So Faye goes to school, and she meets this human named Eric. She falls in love with him, finds out that he's her soulmate, and Blaze is not happy about it, so she decides to kind of take matters into her own hands, which gets them into a lot of trouble, and so on and so forth. For those of you who don't know, this is going to be a little bit of a different way of doing the reviews. As I said in my previous video, because it's so taxing to tape these videos and I have so much more time to write, this is going to be more of a synopsis, and then I'll link on the side over here to my blog where I actually have a more in-depth review. So barring that, without giving away everything that's in the review so that you can go and read it, this is not my favorite book in the series. This was the last one that I actually read. It was the one book that I could never get my hands on, and when I bought the omnibus, which has the first 3 books in it, this was the first time I actually got the chance to read Spellbinder. And, I really wasn't happy with it. I mean, it was a good book, but I don't think that it was nearly as good as the others. Maybe it's because I read so many of the others that this one kind of seemed unimpressive, but, it's a good book, but the setting is kind of a very traditional high school setting. There's nothing really about it that jumps out at you, but it is really interesting to learn about the witches and the way that they work. But I already knew all that stuff because I read the other books, so if you haven't read the other ones, maybe you'll enjoy it more than if you already had. But it's still a good part of the series, and it is important to kind of read it because, like I said, all of the major characters in all the books come back in the end, in the last book, which LJ is still writing, I believe. So, you will be seeing Thea and Blaze again, so it would definitely pay off to get a read of the book. As I showed you, I have the omnibus. Normally in these videos, I show you the small, old-time paperback one too, but I do not have it for Spellbinder because, like I said, it was the one I could never really get my hands on, so I'm really sorry. That one and The Chosen, which I'll be doing a little bit more down the line, are the 2 books that I don't have those little paperbacks for, which is unfortunate because The Chosen is one of my favorite books, but I digress. So, to kind of pad this video a little bit, since I didn't really have much to say about Spellbinder because I really wasn't that into it, I decided to show you guys something else that I recently bought. For those of you who have been getting into LJ Smith via the Vampire Diaries and are interested in her Night World stuff, she just recently released this. It's the Night World Ultimate Fan Guide Companion thingy. Now, I know everything that's in here already before even reading this, but I really wanted to pick it up to support LJ, and because there's some fun little pieces of trivia in here. There's like little, questions and answers, and like a quiz of like who do you belong as in the Night World and what kind of soulmate should you have. It's kind of like little kiddie stuff, but you know, I really wanted to support her, and it's actually a pretty good book, and if you're just getting into the Night World, I would definitely suggest picking this up, but you definitely might want to wait until you read all 9 books before you read this one, because obviously a lot of spoilers from the other books are in here, and what's cool about this book is it has a preview of the first chapter of the 10th and final entry into the Night World, which is very, very exciting. I haven't actually read it yet, but actually, you know what I just realized? This is impromptu. I could show you, I don't know how well the camera can see it, but this is the cover of Spellbinder. They actually have pictures of all the original covers in this fan book. I don't know how well you can see it, probably not very well, but anyway, yeah, it's actually not really that badly priced either. It's like $8 or $9, and it's a really cool to pick up and very handy if you're just getting into the Night World books, because with 9 books it can get a little overwhelming at times, you know. But anyway, you know, that's really all I had to say about Spellbinder. It really didn't impress me too much. Actually, the next book that I'm going to review, which is the 4th book in this series, which is called Dark Angel, I was not really fond of that one either, but I recently read it a second time so that I would have it fresh in my mind to review, and I actually enjoyed it a lot better the second time around. Like, knowing what was going to happen, I think it actually made me enjoy it a lot better. I'm not really sure, but I'll probably explore that thought more in the review for Dark Angel. But anyway, I guess I'll just close out this video by saying thank you to everyone for being so patient with me and waiting for me to come out with these reviews, because I know it's been a while. Thank you to all the new people who have, during this lull between the 2nd and 3rd book review, have seen my videos and subscribed and contacted me and asked me questions, and have really appreciated my presence here trying to spread the word about some of L.J. Smith's other works. I've gotten a lot of questions about her non-Night World books, like the Dark Vision series and the Forbidden Game series, and the Secret Circle series. It's one of my favorites. Why did I not even think of it? But anyway, I've been getting a lot of questions about them, and so I'm kind of thinking about reviewing them too, you know. Like I said, you know, they're a trilogy, so I doubt that I'll do each book individually. I'll probably just do the whole story together, because some of them I have in omnibuses, and some of them I have the 3 books separate, and since I'm used to thinking of them as one cohesive story, it's kind of hard to break them up in my mind from book to book. So I might just do, you know, like one big review on this series and that series, because a lot of people seem really interested in what else LJ's made, and that's awesome. So I'm more than happy to try and get the word out there. And yeah, so I guess that's it for now. I'll see you next time when I review Dark Angel. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it's not too rough and shabby, since it's been a while since I've done this. But you can check out my blog, Chew Blog. You can link to it. You see, I'll link to it on the side. Check out the review. Check out some of the other stuff I got there. I got a bunch of stuff all over the place. I've also got a lot of different blogs there about Twilight, Vampire Diaries versus Twilight, which is wonderful because I've gotten a lot of people cursing me out and saying horrible things to me because I openly hate Twilight. But anyway, it's all good, fun stuff to read, so take a look at it. Keep on supporting LJ. I hope you guys have been enjoying Vampire Diaries. It's kind of sad there's no new Vampire Diaries for another couple weeks, but, well, there you go. So, I'll check you guys later.